It's one of the oldest professions known to man. Piracy and legendary tales of bandits on the high seas continue to fascinate a public eager for adventure. But contrary to what we've come to believe, the lifestyle of most pirates was anything but romantic. Arr!
The mention of pirates conjures up swashbuckling excitement and the capture of extreme riches. Throughout history, piracy has been one of the ways enterprising members of the underclass tried to beat a rigid social system and improve their financial lot. But while it's true they operated in exotic locations, and some actually buried the treasures they stole, life for the vast majority was rife with difficulty and danger. In Piracy, The Complete History, author Angus KONSTAM provides an overview of pirate exploits around the world. He differentiates between pirates and privateers, noting that a pirate is someone who robs from others at sea and acts beyond the law, while privateers were those whose lawless behavior was backed by a government. Many who began as privateers, attacking enemy ships during wartime, ended up as pirates once the war was over and their services were no longer required. During the golden age of piracy, which lasted from the start of the 18th century till around 1730, the reigns of the most infamous and successful pirates lasted only several years before they met an untimely demise. In Under the Black Flag, The Romance and the Reality of Life Among Pirates, author David Cordingly puts the romantic portrayal of pirates to rest. He explains that walking the plank was a myth. In reality, the fate of a pirate who misbehaved was often a marooning. For those captured by government forces, it ran the gamut from torture to public execution. Cordingly recounts the tales of colorful characters who made history. The infamous Scotsman Captain Kidd, who went to his death protesting he was an unjustly vilified privateer. And the most successful outlaw of them all, Welshman Bartholomew Roberts, who came to be known as Black Bart. In The Republic of Pirates, being the true and surprising story of the Caribbean pirates and the man who brought them down, Colin Woodard tells the story of the most notorious pirate of the New World, Blackbeard. In this meticulously researched slice of outlaw history, Woodard weaves together a vivid portrait of the infamous bandit whose real name was Edward Teach. From the Caribbean to America's Outer Banks, Blackbeard's appearance, whose jet black beard was tied up with ribbons and lit with fuses, struck terror in the hearts of those who crossed his path. Everyone, that is, except Alexander Spotswood, the governor of Virginia. Tired of having his ships ransacked, he dispatched Lieutenant Robert Maynard and a crew of 57 men to the salt marshes of Ocracoke off the coast of North Carolina, where Blackbeard was based. The fight that ensued was vicious, ending with a bloody sword duel in which Blackbeard's throat was slashed, and the Lord of the Outer Banks was no more. Despite the grim reality of pirate life, playing pirate is still fun, and Piratology by DUGALD Steer helps children do just that. Designed with pop-up treasure maps, bits of pirate flags, gold dust, and even a working compass, it will spur the imagination of young adventurers with brave hearts and courageous spirits. And who knows, they might even discover some real treasure.